Hey guys, today I recorded a tutorial on this smoky eye. If you want to learn how to do it, then just keep watching. Alright, so we're going in with the Smashbox Double Exposure palette, and I'm taking that dark brown shade on a stiff blending brush. I'm starting with the outer corner of my eye, and I'm blending that into my crease. I'm not doing any round kind of blending, I'm just starting in the outer corner, and then I'm taking it into the inner corner. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so I just place a little bit of color and then I start blending it back and forth motions, and then I start to take it into the inner corner. Now I'm adding a little bit of color and then I'm blending it out. So this stage of the smoky eye, it'll look a little bit crazy before it starts to look good. And I did not use a transition shade, so I'm just starting with that brown color and then I'm blending that out. Here you'll see me drag it a little bit out. I just don't like to use tape, so I kind of throughout the whole process drag a little bit with my finger to my desired shape. Here I'm adding a little bit of that dark brown color, so now what we're doing is we're building up the color. So I'm doing the same motions as I just did, but just with a little bit more color so we can get that darkness going on. Now we're going in with that lighter color of the palette, and it is a nice satin color. So I'm starting that in the inner corner with a flat shader brush, and I'm blending that out to the other parts of the lid. With no extra product, I'm taking that blending brush again and I'm just blending out the edges so there's no harsh lines. So now I'm going to be connecting that outer corner to the lid, so we're going to be focusing on that triangle. So we're putting our product right in this line right here. We're going to start putting the product, packing it on, and then blending it out, and this is going to help us create that nice cat eye smokiness going on. Again, I'm doing the same thing over here, so I'm taking it from that point down in that line, and I'm just going back and forth and then blending that out. And I'm using that brown color from the palette. Now I'm taking a skinny tapered brush and I'm going with that black matte color from the palette. Now I'm putting that on the edge of our triangle. So I'm putting it on the edge of the corner, going into the lid with that color. Now I'm adding a little bit and blending it out, and that's the process we're doing throughout the whole thing. I'm going to start to take it into the crease and going back and forth until it's my desired darkness, and then in a second we will blend that out. So just put a little bit of product, it's okay if it's messy, and then we will blend that out. So again, on the other side, I'm doing the same thing, adding that line from the corner down to the end of the lid and then into the crease.
We won't talk again. I made you fall slowly. I made you fall slowly.
Now I'm taking that blender brush again, the star of the show, and I'm not having any extra shadow on it. I'm just blending out what we just did so we don't have any harsh lines. As if I already didn't look sassy, I'm adding a little bit more black. So I'm just doing the same exact steps that we did earlier. I'm putting it on the edge of our triangle and then I'm blending it into the crease. With that blending brush again, I'm actually adding more black into the outer corner. So I'm depositing that color like we have been doing, and now I'm just blending it out because I felt like it needed more oomph, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll be yours.
So throughout this whole process, you have to take a step back and look at your smoky eye from a distance and see which eye has more product, what you have to do to each eye to make them look the same. And that's a big part of this as well. So blending, blending, blending. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that word, but that's what we're doing, girl. Of course, I'm adding some liner, and of course it's out of focus, that's my life. And I'm doing a winged liner. In a second, you'll see that I messed up, so a trick is to take some primer on a Q-tip, bring it out as to what you want the edge to look like, and then swipe it away. This is a better process than using makeup remover if you mess up, because that gets really oily. Now for some lashes. These are the Kiss number 11 lashes, and a good trick is I add a little bit of my duo onto like a little piece of paper, and I squeeze that out the beginning of my makeup so that by the time I want to do my lashes, the glue is already tacky. I take a little bit of Q-tip on the lashes, and then they're ready to go. In a second, I also added some mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys learned something. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.
So I'll be yours.